Yo, what's up, man? We got Joe Bob from the motherfucking mob right here, man. Hey.
Huh?
Hey,
yeah, we right here, man. We inside Joe Bob's Comedy Trap House right now, man. Peep the shirt. Joe Bob's Comedy Trap House,
How come I didn't get a shirt?
Shit, I got your shirt actually right here.
Oh, I need a shirt.
I got your shirt. I got your shirt right there.
You got me looking like a square over here.
Okay,
I want an extra medium.
That's why I wear little draws.
Yeah.
God bless the game, baby.
God bless the game. Yeah, Joe Bob's Comedy Trap House. We about to get started in a minute, right?
Yeah, we're about to get started in about 8 minutes.
We're gonna be live the whole night, so we're gonna be showing you in between. The comedians that will be coming back here. They're gonna be saying a little thing about their set or whatever. Tune in, tap in, like and subscribe. Joe Bob, anything you want to say to them?
Oh man, I want to say thank you to everybody tuning in. Thank you for everybody that came out and showed out, man. The love I'm getting, bro, is genuine, bro, and man, God bless the game, bro. You know.
Hey, bro. Hey, this is a beautiful thing that you're doing, man. We hope to do more stuff with you, man. You know, you're like my brother, man.
Likewise, brother. Likewise.
No Paperwork podcast wouldn't be shit without you, man.
Likewise,
and
man.
like I'm telling you, man, from the heart, man. I love what you're doing. I love your drive, man. And to the haters, man, eat a fat one. Cause we're gonna be rising. We're gonna keep doing this shit.
Hey,
you
man,
know what I mean?
Hey, man, I'm outside, man. I'm in every corral, man. I'm in every corner, man. You know what I'm saying?
We everywhere we need to be.
Hey, man. Everybody came from every section, man. I had people flying in from Idaho. I had people coming in from Reno, man. I had people coming from LA. You know
Shout out to Got the Mas Feet, man. Big Chuco's in the house. Fucking Tone Lope from Thiz Latin in the house. You know what I mean? Big Rue in the house.
Big Rue in the house, man.
We got legends in here. We got artists.
Shout out to all the homies from my hood that pulled up, man. You know what I'm saying? Rico Too Smooth
in the house,
Dumps
man.
is here, man.
If you ain't here,
workaholic, man.
If you ain't here, you missing out.
Yep, Smoke All-Star Criminals here.
All-Star
Criminals. My boy Joopy, man. Look out for my boy Joopy.
Mad Dog and Bo Biz.
Yep, my boy right there, man. Me and bro known each other since we was kids, you know what I'm saying?
We got Mad Dog and Bo Biz here.
I gotta get back to work though, everybody. I love y'all, man. I'm gonna get back to it, man. I send my love, man.
Hell yeah.
In a minute.
Hey, we even got Time Done in the building.
Hello, is that broke?
Hell yeah, Ben Amador, he's in the building. Man, we got everybody in the building. If you active and attractive, you gotta be up in here, man. Joe Bob's Comedy Track House. What's going on, Ben? How you doing?
In interrogation. No paperwork. You're the only one that got out the spark car left.
All right, yeah. So we got Ben Amador from Time Done, man, right here in the house. Stockton native, man, from the east side of my town. You know what I mean? Hey, 209 Stockton, what's up, brother? How you doing, man?
Good. How about yourself?
Good. Man, what do you think about the spot, man? How you like it out here?
Man, it's dope. It's super inspiring to see brothers coming together and doing something like positive, legal, and legitimate, and all that hustle, making good money, promoting entrepreneurship. It's dope.
You know what's hella inspiring is you, bro. Everything you do with Time Done and the movement, man, and trying to get these laws passed for the homies. You know what I mean? And not only for the homies, but everybody. But especially for the homies. Like, there's a lot of motherfuckers that are locked down that ain't got no action because of the unjust and cruel laws that have been passed in the past, and you're making a change. Like, a lot of people talk about it, a lot of people complain about shit, but you actually do it. You know what I mean? You're putting your money where your mouth is, man. And I salute you and I appreciate you, man. And for you to be, you know, where you're from in Stockton, you know what I mean? I know about Stockton, this ghetto is hard, you know what I mean? It's like we ain't got no hope, but you bring hope to the hopeless. You know what I mean? And I want to salute you and I'm proud of you, man. Can you talk about that for a minute?
Yeah, most definitely. What we're working on doing is that we work with the leading criminal justice reform organization in the country, and so we pass laws strengthening expungement so that people can have a clean slate when they come home and they're ready to move on with their life and to get good jobs, get good housing, and not have their records constantly pulled up and used against them, right? So we passed the strongest expungement bill in the country, SB 731, a couple of years ago. Right when it was passed, me and a handful of homies went to the county courthouse where the first individuals in the state to get our records expunged, and it was dope, and it's a solid first step, because before that, we typically didn't qualify for expungement, right? If we had felony offenses or we've been to prison, and so we've been pushing the line to expand access to expungement. We did that.
Quick question: if you're a felon, right, and you've done your time, can you vote?
Oh, most definitely. you can for sure 100% vote if you have a felony conviction, even if you're on probation or parole, and even if you're in a county jail.
So if you're
can
locked
vote.
up, so the homies that are locked up right now, they can vote.
For sure, everyone, the 50,000 inmates across California and county jails can vote right now.
All right. Hey, man.
In county
Yeah.
jail, yes.
Okay, so any homies that are in county jail that snuck a phone up there, you know what? Hey, man. Hey, vote. You hear it right here. No Paperwork Podcast.
Definitely.
Also, what about if you're a felon, right? And you get all your stuff expunged, can you get a firearm legally?
No, not yet. No,
Okay.
not yet. And basically, over the past 10 years, we've been passing laws to expand access to expungement, right? As far as first to even qualify to get our record expunged anyway, in the first place. And now that we got there, the goalpost moving forward is to strengthen expungement, to restore more of our rights, and to further delete it from our records so that it can't be used against us when we're just trying to move on with our lives.
Okay. Man, dude, we're going to have you on the podcast to do a deeper, in-depth. I just had those quick questions, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like questions I get asked all the time, you know what I mean? And, you know, to get you to get some clarification with it, man. I appreciate you here, man. And I salute
Yeah.
everything you do, man.
Thank you,
And,
brother.
you know, it means even more you being from Stockton, man. I'm proud of you, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, it probably don't mean shit to you coming from
Oh,
me,
no,
but I'm proud of you, bro. Because
It means everything. It's what I do this for. I push it for the people.
yeah, hey, you are the epitome of carnalismo, bro.
Thank you.
Real
Thank
shit, man, and I
Make sure
appreciate you.
Make sure y'all get your Baldis. They hit.
Yeah. Hey, No Paperwork Podcast, man. We gonna get back to the action. Ben Amador, man, from Time Done, man. Go out, hit him up, hit his IG.
Right.
You know how we do it.
No paperwork.
Motherfucker got them September 11th fingers.
No paperwork.
Fat in interrogation.
No paperwork. No paperwork.
You the only one that got out the spark car left?
All right, now we're sitting down with the creator of Baldi's Mixed Drinks, the owner, Mr. Baldi himself, man. What's good with you, bro?
How you been, bro?
Good, man. Shit, I see you everywhere. See you doing your thing, man. Tell me a little bit about Baldi's Drinks, man. How'd you get started?
How to get started? That's a pretty crazy journey, and I mean, in all reality, it started just kind of as like a little side hustle at a dog show. That's like with the first 24 hours of Baldi's. It started as a side hustle at a dog show. I basically tried a few other ventures when I got out the pen and they weren't working out. I was just like let's just start making drinks and let's see what we can do with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And went to the dog show. Shout out to Teal Town Bullies. You know what I'm saying? Because
right on, Teal Town Bullies.
Yeah, Teal Town Bullies. You know what I'm saying? Those are the homies from my neighborhood, and they right away didn't hesitate, let me do my thing under the booth. You know what I'm saying? And brought me up into it. So really, like this all got started like really in the dog world. Like to be real with you, all the rappers and all that stuff that kind of came later. I was just like even the pop-ups came later. It started at the dog show. That's really where I got my home base.
And I seen you in the beginning
Yeah.
before you had the cans.
Yeah.
When you had the plastic bottles, you still had the plastic bottles. But I remember you were doing those a while back at the dog shows, man. When I first tried that shit, I was like, oh, that's bomb right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, hey, so how'd you like the journey so far, man? Like as far as you came and shit, dude. Like, what do you think about it?
Well, like.
Is it harder than you thought?
Well, I mean, it's the way I look at it. It's just like, I did my whole 20s in the pen. So the way I look at it is like I knew when I stepped out that one, I don't got kids, and another thing too is like I'm not like in a super single relationship at that time.
Right.
I mean, now I got a girl, but the way I looked at it was like I'm gonna risk it all. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like I lost my whole life to this shit, to all this gangster shit. I'm gonna come out, I'm gonna start something. Really, I wanted to start with weed. That was like my first little adventure, but I
Right.
took a big loss. It didn't work
But
out.
everybody doing weed, right?
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. Weed's
Yeah.
hard. You know what I'm saying? Like kudos to the ones that come out the mud. You know what I'm saying? Like Backpack Boys, like even like Dope Flavors and all those guys. Like
Yeah.
they're making names for themselves. And you know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of hard to go against like guys like Cookies and stuff like that. And the market for the tree was just too crazy. So you know, like honestly, bro, I stumbled upon the Baldies, like, you know, it's weird because it's like I used to be the Pruno man in the pit.
Oh yeah, okay. So you was making that shit.
Yeah, I used to be the Pruno man in the pit. So like, you know, I was in a tough situation, you know what I'm saying, at the time, and you know, kind of led me to, you know, start hustling a little harder in there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know, so I was doing Pruno, like Lightning and all that. So really, honestly, I've been in the booze business for a long time. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, been in the booze business for.
And you coming up, man, and you doing it, and you know what I mean. And we support you. You know what I'm saying. You got our support. You know what I'm saying. And it's Baldi's drinks right here. Where can we find these at?
So I okay, here I'm gonna name like because right now, bro, I'm at like 53 stores now.
Holy.
So you know what, like I'm just gonna go off the top of my head who I think your biggest audience is, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So when it comes to like the 916, it's Power Mart on Scottsdale. When it comes to Stockton, it's Michael's Market, and soon I'm gonna get one on the north. I'll announce it when I do, but I'm about to get one on the north. And then when it comes like Los Baños, it's Beverage House, Merced, Buy Right, the Chevron, like where Ghetto Boys always promoting right in his head.
Okay.
And then Visalia is Circle 7, and you know I love that store, bro. I love Visalia, you know,
Hell yeah.
straight up, yeah. And then Madeira, SBA Liquor, and then man, I can go on and on, bro. Like I got a lot in Oakland, San Jose. What's it called? Place Liquor, Salinas. Lupita's Supermarket in Hollister. Shout out to Lupita's Supermarket in Hollister. Yeah, it's if you just go on my Instagram, what was it, the old stories that you say, you know what
Yeah,
I'm talking about?
yeah.
The highlights. There we go.
Highlights.
My highlights. That's where all the store this is at.
What's your Instagram, real quick? Because I think they're starting to show. Yeah,
Baldi's _ drinks 408.
and we'll have a link right here in the description as soon as this goes live, or not live, but as soon as it goes with the reruns, you'll see it. Baldi's, we're gonna have you back on the show, and
gotta
we'll
get
do
this
an
comedy
in-depth
show.
interview. But this comedy show is about to start. I know you guys want to see it, man. Thank you, Baldi's, for coming on. We appreciate you. Hey, can I get one of these drinks on the strength, though? Hey,
What's up?
No paperwork.
Motherfucker, them September 11th figures.
No paperwork.
Fed him in interrogation.
No paperwork. No paperwork.
You the only one that got out the spark car left.
No paperwork. No paperwork.
They fed him during questioning. They gave him cigarettes.
No paperwork.
No Paperwork Podcast in the building. Yeah, so we got right here, man. What's your name, man?
Silly.
Silly, man.
Silly,
You
brother.
just came up from off stage, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All
I'm from
right,
San
man.
Jose. Yeah.
Yeah, tell me a little bit about yourself, man.
So I was born and raised in East Side San Jose, officially out King's Story. Right now I'm 26, and I just started comedy this year. I began doing more videos. I did reels, little
Okay.
skits. I started that way, and then I ended up going to the Tank Shop for open mic, and that's where I started more of my comedian career,
Okay.
stand-up career. So right now I'm going for it, and I'm actually going back to school to go for communications and public speaking.
Oh, okay,
Yes,
right
sir.
on. So you right here. This is the right spot to
Yeah,
be
this
at,
is
man.
I feel like this is the right spot. Yeah.
Hell
I
yeah.
feel like I had a good night.
So, tell me about yourself, man. Like, the comedy. What gets you into comedy?
What got me into comedy?
Yeah, what got you into comedy?
Well, really, it really starts off my stepfather. You know, he's just generally a funny guy, and from watching him make my mother happy and making a lot of people happy off what he said and the jokes he said, it kind of turned me into a person where I wanted to be like, all right, I want to be that guy that I want to make people laugh. I want to make people's days. I want to just make their whole week or make their whole year, if anything. So that was just my main goal as a human being, like as an individual, where I just want to make people laugh and make their day.
So tell me, is it hard to be on stage?
Honestly, bro, it is. I'm not gonna lie. If you're gonna begin comedy, it's where you need more practice. Like even if I didn't get too ready for this set, but if you're gonna do it, practice before you go up on stage, because it's kind of nerve wracking when you see all the audience. You're you're gonna go up and kind of almost choke up.
Yeah.
But you just gotta relax and take a breather and just slow down.
Maybe take a shot before you do it.
I took a couple drinks before.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. I was already talking shit to other people. I was getting like my spirit up. I was getting the mojo. It just that mic kind of fucked me up. That was my first time holding a wireless fucking mic. So
Oh, okay.
I didn't know how to hold it the right way.
So how many live shows have you done before?
I've only done this is my first time.
Oh, this is your first
Yeah,
time?
it's my
Oh,
first
man,
time.
shit, good job, man.
Yeah.
Right
I've
on.
only done one time an open mic at Tank Shop.
Okay. So shout out your IG real quick.
So my IG's Silly is Comedy. All together. Silly is
Silly
Comedy.
is comedy,
Yes,
man,
sir.
on IG, man.
Yes, sir.
And that's how people can book you, or you got a
That's how
website?
people hit me up, yeah. And I got my
Okay.
email right there. I got my phone number right there and everything, yeah.
Silly is comedy, man. So yeah, man, we can go out back to the show, man. We appreciate you
I
coming
appreciate
on,
you,
man.
brother.
And maybe we'll have you on the podcast and do
Hell
a
yeah.
more in-depth interview with it. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
We just want to give you a shout out, man. Give you your flowers, man. Hey, good shit.
Thank you so
Glad
much.
you're here, man.
Yeah,
At,
yeah.
at Joe Bob's Comedy Trap House, man.
Yes,
and
sir.
let the people know, man, if they ain't here, man, are they missing out?
Bro, y'all missing out. Where's this camera? Right here?
Yeah, the
Y'all
camera's right
missing
there.
out, player. Like,
Hey.
it's lit. Everyone's getting drunk off the boys. Everyone's having a good time. Everything's peaceful. Richmond's not just the hood. It's a good place to be at and have good vibes, right?
Ain't nobody coming over here starting shit
Yeah,
because
no.
there's some real
Some
motherfuckers
real
in here.
motherfuckers up in here.
Let me tell you.
Some real G's right
There
here.
is no problems going on in
I'm
here.
just saying, yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, man, we're glad to have you here, man, and congratulations, man. And
Thank you.
shit, we hope to see some more of you.
Hell yeah, and God bless everyone. Thank
All
you.
right, No Paperwork Podcast. Man, shit. That drink is affecting me. All right, bro. God bless the gang.
No paperwork.
Motherfucker, them September 11th figures.
No paperwork.
Fed him. In interrogation.
No paperwork. No paperwork.
You the only one that got out the spark car left?
No paperwork.
Hi. How
Hold
are
on
you?
1 second. Yeah.
I'm
What's
so-
going on? This No Paperwork Podcast right here. And what's your name?
My name is Cocaine Cola. but I
Cocaine
go
Cola.
by many names.
Oh, okay, many names. What's one of many names?
Keisha's Cooking, Honey Dip, Mom.
So you
know,
just got off the stage, right?
I did.
Okay, so how'd you get into comedy?
Well, I started doing comedy maybe 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of took off a little bit, but I had a tragedy in my life, so it kind of took over. You know what I'm saying? Me being a single mom now, you know? So, but this is my first night trying to get back on stage, you feel me? In 10 years.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
For real. Yeah, so what do you think about the crowd tonight?
I think the crowd is dope as fuck. I'm glad I wore mutual colors. I don't want no problems in the parking lot.
there's no problems. Yeah.
Everybody like money green, you feel me? So
Now the vibe in
Yeah.
here is cool, man.
Yeah,
Everybody
I
here
like
is
it. I
cool.
like
Everybody's chilling. You know what I mean? It's a packed
Yep.
house tonight. You know what I mean? How'd you get involved with Joe Bob's Comedy Trap House?
through Pokey's Tattoos.
Okay, shout out
Yeah.
to Pokey's Tattoos.
Shout out
And,
to Pokey's Tattoos.
If anybody wants to get a hold of you, how would they be able to get a hold of you?
Well, I go by my original name, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get back in the game, but it's Brown Nico, BROWNKNEKOL.
Is that your
on
Instagram?
Gmail. I mean on Instagram, my
On
bad. Yeah,
Instagram.
that's on
Okay.
Instagram.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
man, you did a dope set tonight, man.
Yeah,
I'm glad you're
thank
coming
you.
back
I
to
appreciate
the
it.
comedy game, man, and we
Yeah.
hope to see you here soon again, man. We
Yeah.
just wanted to give you your flowers, man, show a little bit of love, man, and
Thank
let you
you. I
know, man, we
appreciate
support
that.
you here at No Paperwork Podcast, man.
Yeah, that's
So,
what's up.
hey, congratulations on a good night again.
right, thank
Check
you.
out, hey, No Paperwork Podcast, man. You know how we
That's
do
what's
it.
up.
Yeah.
I'm
And,
out here.
Yes, she is,
Tell,
man.
baby.
And we back to the action, man. Peace.
No paperwork.
Motherfucker, them September 11th figures.
No paperwork.
Fed him. In interrogation.
No paperwork. No paperwork.
You the only one that got out the spark car left?
No paperwork. No paperwork.
They fed him during questioning. They gave him cigarettes.
No paperwork.
Yo, what's up? This is Insane with No Paperwork podcast right here, man, at Joe Bob's Comedy Trap House, man. We got Perico Designs right here in the building, man. How you doing? Welcome to No Paperwork podcast, bro. What's up, man? So tell me about yourself, man. Tell me about like your business, man. How you got started?
Yeah, man. So with my business, pretty much when the whole lockdown thing happened, I was already on like a federal like pretrial house arrest,
Right.
and I ended up being on it for like 3 years. So I was on it a year before the lockdowns happened.
Yeah.
So like I didn't really experience nothing of the lockdowns or nothing.
Right.
I was already doing it, So I had a little job. It was kind of hard to find a job at first, but my little sister got me into a job, and I was like a line cook. And,
Oh, okay.
Fucking, I ended up losing the job because of the shutdowns, and then I ended up getting a little heat press, and I just started doing that for like construction and landscaping companies and painting companies and all. Just a bunch
So
of
you
people
got
that I know.
a heat press. You were doing vinyl?
Yeah, like just vinyl at first. At first it was all vinyl.
And what were you cutting it with?
Like a little Cricut, man.
Oh, okay. You started with the
Vinyl
Cricut?
cutter, man.
Okay.
I actually still have it.
Dude, I bought a Cricut. Honestly, I bought a Cricut and I've never even opened it. I've had that thing for like 2 years. I haven't even cracked it open. Was it hard to get?
Nah, man, it was super easy to use, man.
Really?
Super easy to use.
See, I'm so busy. I be procrastinating. But so you started with a Cricut and vinyl. And
started with a Cricut, or like screen printed transfers, and like the first month or whatever, I started making more than I was at the job.
Oh
that I
shit,
was at.
really?
So I kind of just stuck with it, bro, over the years. And
Now, how did you promote yourself doing that?
At first, it was just word of mouth.
Oh, okay.
And after I just started an IG, I barely started my IG a little while back, and then it kind of just kept growing. And then I started doing a whole bunch of stuff with the homie Cold Hustler.
Okay.
And then he was supposed to be here vending with me, but
Oh shit.
something ended up happening. And,
Yeah, I always
think it
see
was
Cold
working.
World Hustler on there. So you still working with him to this day?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I talked to him right before we got here.
And you guys do embroidery now too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because I see the embroidery on your hat.
Yeah, I just made this one before I came.
Like I've seen the embroidery machines too. Like are those? It seems like it's hella complicated to use.
Nah, it's super easy, man.
Really?
It's just super easy, bro. You just kind of gotta. It took me like a month to get used to it and like know what I'm doing.
How long you been doing the embroidery?
Embroidery about 2 years now.
Okay. And is the machine super expensive?
Vinyl's like 17 racks or something like that.
Yeah, that's super expensive.
Little car note.
Yeah, that's either a cool brand, a lower brand new car or a cool used car. Yeah.
It makes money though, I just make
So
sure
have
it's
you
running.
made your money back so far?
Probably. I mean, I'm not really
You're not really keeping
I'm
track?
not really keeping track, man. I just work from when I wake up early in the morning. I work for a few hours and then I go to tattoo shop like.
And do you screen print? Because that looks like screen printing.
No, this is actually like a DTG.
Okay. Digital,
D-
direct to garment?
Yeah, like direct
Oh,
to
okay.
garment, direct to film.
Okay.
Same thing,
That looks super professional too. Like,
Yeah, it's just
I mean,
same
it is.
stuff,
It's the same shit, but screen printing is like I guess what do you call the go-to, right?
Yeah.
People do.
I do some screen print too, man. I kind of do a little bit of everything. Whatever the order is, it just depends what somebody's got going on and like the design of what they want to use, and then I'm like, all right, well, I could do that with screen print, or I could do that with digital prints, or I could do this with sublimation.
Okay, so you guys do a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I do pretty much
Oh, that's
a little
dope.
bit of everything, bro.
And do you have like a certain shirt company you work with, or?
Nah, man, I kind of just you just get the tax ID and sort of like a SS active wear.
Oh, okay.
As long as you have a tax ID, then you get everything pretty good. Or I head out to the valley to golf.
Oh,
the
okay.
warehouse
Yeah,
stuff.
I know a lot of people go through golf. Cause I like the pro clubs, man. Cause they hug your neck a little cooler. You know what I mean? They fit better. You know what I mean? Heavyweight and shit.
Yeah.
You got those available?
Yeah, well, there's a new one, man. This is the one I'm using. It got the same neck.
Oh,
same,
okay.
Same thickness.
Same
everything.
heavyweight?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But they have it in bulk and it's easier to get.
Oh, cool. Yeah, because Pro Club is hella hard to get, right? I try to go online and order some in bulk, and they won't even let you in without like a business license and all that shit.
Yeah, I gave up on them, bro. I was trying to get the jug on them, but they ain't never hit me back, or I didn't get accepted to it or something. So
Yeah.
they selling them like $15 a shirt.
Fuck yeah, I know. Shit. So, like, what got you interested in doing this shit?
Man, just like I said, man, I was just on that house arrest and just trying to figure out a way to make money from home during the shutdown. That happened, and I just stuck with it, and then with the tattooing stuff.
And your
everything
tattoo,
goes
that's
hand
why
in
that's
hand.
where you got the designs from,
Yeah,
right?
it all goes hand in hand because it's like you're able to design and push it out there. I don't got to pay people to draw for me. I
Right.
just draw it myself.
Yeah, so you
So,
saving money both ways and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, like, what's the biggest challenge that so far that you've seen in this game?
Um, I'm actually not really having too much of a challenge, man. It's just for my brand, it's just getting exposure.
All right.
Like that's a little more rough to me. But other than that, like I'm pretty much busy all day every day.
Okay. So this is your full-time job.
Yeah, this and tattooing.
Oh, okay.
Like, I pretty much keep myself out of trouble, keep myself out the way. I just pretty much work all day.
That's dope, man. Shit,
But I'm doing what I love to do. So it's
for
cool.
somebody to be able to come out of prison and just get their hustle on, it's like you're living the American dream.
Yeah, pretty much, man.
Yeah, and that's dope. That's dope. You know what I mean? And I like to see, motherfuckers that come out of the pen or people, homies, to be successful. You know what I mean? To have their businesses. And that's what we do in here at No Paperwork Podcast, man. We try to promote, not just homies, you know what I'm saying, but anybody who's striving, anybody who's real, who's solid, you know what I mean, who ain't fell off. You know what I mean? Real true to the game. We try to promote and get these motherfuckers business. You know what I mean? Try to represent. You know what I mean? And it's lovely to see homeboys like yourself doing things and doing what they love and being successful at it, man. So salute to you, man.
Yeah,
And,
right on, bro.
Yeah, and you got to come out to these events more often, man. I know you said you don't like being the face of your.
Yeah, I try not to as much, but lately I've been like, whatever, it's whatever. 'Cause for the social media aspect of it, people like to see your face.
Right.
I mean, they like to see that there's an actual person behind the business and everything. So
Yeah, they want to know who they're messing with. You know what I mean?
pretty much, for the big businesses, I was a little iffy because I'm like, these. I just think, big corporations, I'm like, I don't know if they're really going to want to work with me, but if they see me later, like after we're already doing business,
Right.
I'm communicating with them, professionally, and they're like, they can't tell, and then when they see me pull up with boxes and stuff, they're like, oh, okay.
Oh yeah, yo, it's
But
a
they
dude
still
with
mess
tattoos on his face. Yeah.
They still mess with me though, so it's
Yeah,
cool,
but-
I
yeah.
just kind of got to catfish them real quick.
Because right nowadays, it's like you got people like, in business and corporations, they got tattoos all over the place, right? You see a lot more of that, more accepting of people, right? You know what I mean? So, I mean, because you got in workplace, you can't discriminate, or you're not supposed to discriminate, right? So you see a lot more people in business settings, as long as they got the mindset, the education, it's a little more accepting. You know what I mean? So, man, like I said, we're proud of you, man, and seeing what you're doing and being able to come home from prison and be able to work and create your own business, man. I see you, man. We're proud of you, man, and we support you. Everything you do. So anything you ever need from us, man, because we're gonna come and we're gonna get some shirts from. We're gonna get a lot of our clothing from this. So I'm gonna break bread with you. We're gonna spend, and we're gonna support. And like I said, I like to support people, especially homies, man. Like if I'm gonna go get shirts anyway, I'm gonna go spend money with the white man. I'm gonna spend money with homies first. You know what I mean? As long as they're available, as long as I know, as long as I keep in touch, I think we should support each other in all aspects, right? If I want to get drunk, man, I'm gonna get Baldi's. You know what I mean? Yeah, for real. If I'm gonna get tacos, man, I'm gonna get from the homie if he got a taco truck. You know what I mean? If I'm gonna get clothes, I'm gonna spend money on t-shirts anyway. I'm gonna go through the homie. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of people they expect like the homie discount and shit. I don't. You know, if it's gonna be a hookup, that's cool, but let it be mutually beneficial. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I think a lot of people they get scared off homie prices. Like, man, you charging $30 for a shirt, I can get one for 25 over here at the t-shirt outlet. But bro, it's support. You know that what's that? That extra $5 ain't gonna, you know, it ain't gonna break you. And if it is, bro, you shouldn't be buying that t-shirt anyway. You know what I mean? Go to Goodwill. But yeah, man, we appreciate you coming on, man.
Man, I appreciate y'all too, man.
Support you, man. And anything we can do for you, man, let me know.
Sure, bro.
We're gonna break that. But shout out your IG one more time.
Yeah, man, if y'all want to find me, it's Perico_design on IG or Perico Design on TikTok, Luis Munoz on Facebook. And that's pretty much how anybody can get a hold of me, man. I appreciate y'all, man, opening this outlet for the homies and stuff, man.
Oh yeah, man, we
Show love to
appreciate
everybody,
you.
bro.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, man. And you know, throughout your journey, as you grow, man, hey, come back on, discuss us, and then let us know how business goes. You know what I mean? Discuss your business with us and shit, and we'll keep tapped in, man. We'll keep locked in, man. I appreciate you, man.
Appreciate y'all, bro.
Hey, man, thanks. Hey, No Paperwork Podcast, Insane Perico Designs, man. That's how we do it. Conversation without documentation. You know how we do it. Peace.
No paperwork.
Motherfucker, them September 11th fingers.
No paperwork.
Fat in interrogation.
No paperwork. No paperwork.
You the only one that got out the spark car left.
No paperwork.
All right, man, we here. Joe Bob's Comedy Trap House, man. And
Yeah.
you just got off stage, man.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Comedian Bud.
Where you from?
Man, I grew up in Richmond. Like I say, I'm from that dope area. Like, my parents, like, really moved me back and forth from Richmond to Oakland all my life. So I went to 18 different schools before I graduated. So I've been back and forth from Richmond schools, Oakland schools. I ended up in high school in Livermore. So
Okay.
I'm really from out this way. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
you
Everywhere.
Bay Area bound.
Yeah, for real, for real.
Okay,
That's
so
what it is.
small parts.
Yeah. I got so much love because by doing that shit, I lived in so many cities. So even with this comedy shit now, motherfuckers like, nigga, I remember you.
Yeah.
I was at your school for 2 weeks, nigga.
So what got you into comedy?
Man, truthfully, before I used to play football. So before I took off to college, I went and seen Chris Rock. And
Okay.
in the middle of the show, I just started looking at the people laughing. I'm like, man, I want that. And then, I came back from school, man. I tried this shit for the first time. Now I've been playing every major comedy club, man, opening up some of the biggest names. Like, it's a blessing.
Okay,
You know what I
cool.
mean?
Yeah.
It's a blessing.
Yeah. So what got you into comedy though? Like, was it like
Just to hear people laugh, I feel like we can laugh together, we can live together.
right?
You know what I mean?
that
No
part.
matter who you are, where you from in these parts, I don't care if you're from that side or this side, everybody like to laugh. You know what I mean? That's neutral between all of us.
Oh yeah, we all like to laugh.
Everybody, I don't give a
You
fuck
could be the
where
hardest
you
motherfucker.
like
Yeah.
to laugh, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, that's why I love it, because it brings people into that other mode where they want to laugh now. They ain't thinking about no bills, they ain't thinking about all this other shit and stressing and worrying. You know what I mean? So
Right.
keep away from that, man. That worry don't change nothing but to clear your hair.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you think the hardest thing about comedy is?
Getting on stage.
Getting on stage.
Once you get on stage, everything else got to work its way out.
And
The
then
more you do it, the more the better you get at it. I don't care if like I did some of the biggest shows and I did shows with 2 people there.
Oh yeah.
But go there and get that work.
And you put your all into everything,
Yeah,
right?
I don't care what's going on. Let's get it.
How do you prepare your set?
You can have your jokes, but then when you get there, you never know what it can be. It can be a crowd that, you know what I mean, that's really not really tapped into comedy, and you gonna still do your thing, or you can have some people that want you to do jokes you know what I mean, back to back, or want to let the joke slide out. That's why I always come to comedy clubs like 15, 20 minutes early to see who there.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, okay, I see
Mingle
who
with the
there.
crowd.
Yeah.
Gotta work your way out.
Curse, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Granny Grand ain't in there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So.
But you know what? Don't you notice that the older people they like to curse and they shit. They like to laugh too though, cause like
Yeah, they all let it laugh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they let it laugh. It's just like when it depending on how old though, they don't want to get too graphic. You know what I mean? Like grandma
Yeah.
don't want to hear about no dick joke. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
See what I mean? Like,
I
but
feel you.
it's just like even too like if you go to your grandma's house,
Right.
y'all may be joking around, but you know how far to take that joke.
Right. No,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
definitely.
So that's what
Definitely.
I respect the crowd and who's in there as well. So I always go there and look to see to make sure I can do whatever joke I want to. If not, then I'm gonna respect your grandma like I want somebody to respect mine.
So what do you think about like people who get canceled for jokes? Like that whole
I
situation.
think that's. I mean, whatever happened to freedom of speech?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, we can't have our own opinion now. Like, I gotta think like you. Like, if I don't think like you, then something wrong with me. Like,
Right.
all that. Like Dave Chappelle said, I don't care what joke you use, just make it funny.
Right. That part.
So I'm saying,
Yeah.
make it funny. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, man. Hey, how can people get a hold of you, man? What's your IG?
You can find me on all social media as comedian Bud, comedian _ BUD, or you can find me hashtag Who I Am.
Hashtag who I am, comedian Bug, man. Hey, man. Hey,
Man,
good to have you out
having
here,
me,
man.
brother.
Huh?
Appreciate you having me.
Oh, no,
on.
appreciate you coming out,
What's
man.
up?
Appreciate you doing the Joe
Yeah.
Bob's Comedy Trap House.
Yeah,
man. The
man.
crowd is thick out
Yeah,
here
it was
tonight.
cool. It was thick.
Yeah.
Thick. So y'all want to come do this? Y'all want to come here and enjoy, experience this for real?
All right, yeah, Joe Bob's Comedy Trap House. Man, appreciate you,
Sure,
dude.
brother.
No
One
Paperwork
love.
Podcast,
One
man. We'll be
Yeah.
back in a second, man.
No paperwork.
Motherfucker, them September 11th fingers.
No paperwork.
Fat in interrogation.
No paperwork. No paperwork.
You the only one that got out the spark car left.
No paperwork.
What's up, man? This is Insane with No Paperwork Podcast. Got the homie from Body of Dream Visuals right here, man. We at Joe Bob's Comedy Trap House live, you know what I mean? So, man, we just want to talk to you, man. You know, I see you out here doing a lot of videos and photos and stuff, man. Tell the world what you do.
So I'm saying, pretty much, honestly, I just picked this shit up as I went, you know what I'm saying, growing up. Honestly, I started off because, I'm saying, growing up in San Jose, I'm saying, it's a little crazy, especially on the east side and shit, but throughout the years, I'm saying, we lost a lot of homies and loved ones to either passed away on and shit, or to, I'm saying, lost in the system and shit, and you don't get, at the end of the day, you don't end up with nothing but the memories and shit. So, you know, eventually, I just started off with a little Metro phone. I remember, I never shot videos before, but I just kind of started learning and shit, doing the, mixing them on CapCut and shit, just doing my little videos and shit. But the first time I ever tried to shoot a music video was shit back off a Metro phone and shit, a little LG, fucking when the first touchscreens came out and shit.
Yeah.
My cousin, he's a rapper out of East Side San Jose and shit, my cousin Cash. And we just started off with the phone and shit. And you can't do no retakes, no pauses and shit. So literally we had to play it on a boombox, CD player, burn CDs and shit, and just keep doing it. But that was just the video. But mostly I do a lot of photography and shit. And I just started off, I bought a camera during COVID because I always like taking pictures. And I didn't really push it too much until my tattoo artist actually, he's like, bro, you gotta get in there, bro, because like, say I got a little bit of everything kind of going on. You see photographers, they're usually sanctioned on like one portion of an aspect, like weddings, birthdays, or like tattoos or whatever. But he's pretty much told me like this. Actually, CB Sacred Oath on Instagram, my tattoo artist and my boy Lil Matthew Tattoos on Instagram, check them out. They both came to me and pretty much just told me, you know, like, you got a little bit of everything. You got the tattoo game, you got the homies, you're saying chilling with the homies. You got, I'm going to car shows, you know what I'm saying, taking pictures of cars, girls that they ask me, family pictures, and kind of try to dabble a little bit
So
of
you're
everything.
trying to do a little bit of everything.
I'm trying to, you know, I'm still learning. I know where I need to be, but honestly, my first big thing, you were there, you know what I'm saying, shout out Tone, Big Tone, you know what I'm saying.
Big Tone.
He invited me out to that NorCal side-in music video, you know what I'm saying, and gave me a chance to actually capture some of the moments with the Megan there, the homegirl Mishi, you know what I'm saying, we got Facebook. Saying
You gotta send me some of the photos, man. I know it was in some of them.
yeah, for sure. I got a little bit of the background footage too, the behind the scenes and shit. But you know what I'm saying, Tono wanted to get that shit a little on the rap.
On the under? Yeah.
Video drops and shit, but the video's gonna be dope.
So was Tone, was that your biggest project so far?
Yeah. So I did that, and then I did a couple of local rappers and shit too. Shout out my boy Quan. I'm saying out there in San Jose, 7 Trees and shit. I'm saying I don't even be charging the homies like that. Like if they tell me like pull up, I'm saying I just do it on the strength as a learning type of thing for me and
that's
shit.
dope.
And I'm not charging this shit, so I just pretty much practice for me, and then doing collabs and shit with people, and kind of just get my name out there is pretty much what I'm trying to do right now. But yeah, Tone for sure is one of them. Actually, I'm lying too, but not the same as that. But Tone was one of the biggest ones. But the homie Monk, that fool. Actually, when I first bought my camera, and that's when I was nervous, not trying to shoot shit. He's just like, bro, let's go. He works for Thizzler, so he's like, hey, I got this Mozzie concert. You know what I'm saying? Let's go do it. I was like, bro, I don't even know how to edit nothing. I don't got no computer. I just got the camera. He's like, fuck it. Just take the pictures and videos, whatever, and I'll shoot that shit. And I was like, fuck it. So we ended up going out there to the Warfield in San Francisco.
Okay.
That's when I was actually on stage when they gave Mozzie his platinum record for that album. Fuck, which one was it? The Nightmare one, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, damn.
But I was on stage and shit, and I got to meet Doja Cat. No, not Doja Cat, my bad. Dej Loaf. I got to meet Lil Blood. I got actual, in my memory cards, I got actual footage of Stupid Young and Sally Rue and all them shooting dice. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you didn't post them?
No, I have on my, he posted them on his page, but that's when I wasn't really pushing the issue like that. But now that I got my page, I just got to go through my old footage, and I got old footage of that. I'm saying, but I got to meet MB Nail. I went to his actually album release party at Empire Records.
Okay, that's dope.
That was pretty tight. I met Lil Yee there. That was tall as shit.
Lil Yee?
Yeah.
Lil Yee tall as shit, yeah.
That shit, it was pretty dope. And it's crazy too because when we were chilling out there at Empire, they had a piano and shit. Right. Everybody's just chopping it up, chilling, bullshitting, shooting shit. And MB Now, he was like, can I play this piano? And everybody's just like, yeah, I mean, you know how to play it? And this guy, shout out MB Now out there in Stockton, you know.
Yeah, from my city.
Feel me? He started playing the piano all crazy and shit. Like, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, my mom's made me take a class. So not only dude can rap and shit, he got this clothing line going too, but he knows how to play the piano.
Oh shit!
Throw everybody off and shit.
Damn, that's a real artist. That's a real musician right there. That's something that I don't think I've ever heard that about MB Neal, that he can actually play.
He plays the piano and good too, bro. I was like, what the fuck?
Dope.
Everybody was thrown off.
Yeah.
So that was another project I got to do. At that time, though, like I was saying, I didn't edit it. I just shot the recording. They did the editing. They posted it on their page.
Okay.
But it was cool.
But you should post up some of them pictures on your IG, man.
For sure, for sure.
You know what I mean? What's your IG so people can get a hold of you?
Baldi, let me see. My bad. I gotta get the dashes and the dots and all that crazy shit.
No, I know. We got no paperwork _podcast, so I try to make it simple.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
But you know, IG sometimes names are taken and shit, so you gotta add the little fucking dashes and underscores and all that stuff.
It's Baldio.dreams.visuals.
Okay.
I'm saying I just post a little bit of everything on there. You know, I'm trying to get it in any way I can at the point, you know.
Right.
But yeah, it's pretty dope, you know, actually going out to meet people. Another artist that I met too, I went with Thizzler to the Thiz Nation office.
Okay.
And so we're over there, and they asked me too. They're like, "Hey, we know, what I'm saying we need some cameraman for Thiz TV," but I didn't take it serious because I wasn't, you know, still learning shit. I was still younger. But at that time, I got the opportunity to actually meet Lil Yace.
Oh, okay.
We were out there at the side shows in Oakland first, and it was dope. You know, it was a dope experience. I gotta say, you know, what I'm saying, RP Lil Yace. But he showed love to San Jose and shit. And I went out there, and he see me, he's just like, bro, he's like, good. He's like, anytime, he invited me to his album release party. So I went there. Not too long after, that's when he ended up passing away. But it was dope getting a chance to meet Lil Yace and Lil Sheik from Vallejo. I think I'm not gonna say, I don't want to mess up, but you know what I'm saying, look, everybody knows him shit. But it was a dope opportunity, shit. I got to meet all the people from Thiz and shit. Go to the office. I actually got some photos there too. Their office was actually in a bank. It used to be a bank, but they rented out the spot, transferred it out, and made it a Thiz Nation office. So when you walked in there was a dope ass Max Dre mural on the bank safe, and you can walk in the safe. And I actually got the opportunity to see prison pictures of them, all of them. I'm saying,
oh shit,
in prison. I took
That's
pictures,
dope.
but I asked for permission first. I was like, is it cool if I take pictures of these? Like, yeah, it's good. You know what I'm saying? So they let me take pictures of that. And
you got those posted on your IG?
they're on my camera, on that memory card. Cause
Damn.
this is before I even made a member. This is before I even made an Instagram for this shit.
Right.
So I just gotta go. I got a whole book full of old fucking, you know what I'm saying,
You gotta get those pictures, post them on your IG, and tag me in them. Tag No Paperwork Podcast,
yeah.
so we can see them and shit. And that's,
Definitely, yeah.
'cause that's like history, bro.
It's
You know
dope
what I
to
mean?
see him saying, especially him saying Mac Dre, him saying he fucked with the homies and shit,
Right.
did his shit, and him saying at the end of the day, it's dope being able to go to the This Nation office and they show nothing but love over there and shit.
Hell yeah. So yeah, man, like, so what do you think the biggest challenge in photography is? Because I know there's a bunch of photographers, a bunch of videographers. What do you think the biggest challenge is for you, like, coming up in the game?
Honestly, just being consistent and keep posting and shit, and just keep posting and posting. Because at the end of the day, if you're not posting, you're not gonna be seen and you're not gonna be heard. But editing, I'm still getting used to that shit. I'm trying to get my groove on and shit and get my certain shit going. So you know what I'm saying. At the end of the day, you just pretty much get that shit right, you know, because some people overcook their shit and then that shit just look a little crazy.
I mean, with because I do a little bit of video, not video, but photo editing and shit. You know, I mean, I started off as a photographer, graphic designer and shit. So I know that less is more. You know what I mean?
Sure.
When it comes to coloring and imaging, like some people oversaturate their shit. You know what
definitely.
I mean? They go hard on the layers and shit. So yeah, you know what I mean? I know how that goes and shit. It's a challenge. But yeah, man, we support you, man, and we support all the up and comings and shit. You know what I mean? So we want to know whenever you doing some shit, we want to be part of it. You know what I mean? So let us know, man. Whenever you're doing some shows and shit, you need us out. You need our support. You need us to help you out, promote you in any way. Man, we got you, bro. It's all love.
I appreciate that shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Anytime you guys do anything, bro, just let me know. I'm always traveling and shit. I grew up on East Side San Jose, bro, but I'm saying I got family in Merced, I got family in Stockton. So I'm always, if there's somewhere to be, I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Like this, I never been to Richmond before, but I'm saying shout out Joe Bob. He invited me out here and shit, and I'm saying it was a dope ass turnout.
What do you think about the event, man?
It was dope as fuck, bro. I'm saying you got the real pops out here. I'm saying you had my boy Silly out there from the West doing his shit. I'm saying we got Baldi's out here. You see it right there. I'm saying we got a little bit of everybody, all the comedians and shit. Somebody came out from LA, I believe. Everybody was funny, you know. It was a good turnout. We had a lot of people out here and shit. And if it wasn't for Joe Bob and she invited me out here, I wouldn't be here. And I appreciate everybody, honestly, who's been inviting me to all these events and shit, because I wouldn't be where I'm at without the support of everybody else. And at the end of the day, I appreciate everybody saying and giving. But even just the likes, shares, reposts, follows, and honestly, Tone helped me out a lot. And actually, how I got linked in with Tone, shout out Lazy Boy, I'm saying, out there, Evergreen, San Jose and shit. He invited me to the video shoot in Antioch.
Okay.
And that's when I met Big Tone before, you know, throughout the years. He's always out there in San Jose doing car shows or the oldies concerts. But if it wasn't for Lazy, I'm saying, inviting me to that shoot, and I actually got on Chop Game with Big Tone and shit. And he was a humble individual and shit, you know what I'm saying? So when he posted that he was doing his video, all I did, he followed me, because how it started was, I think he was talking to you when I took a picture. It was a random picture, you know what I'm saying? But it was at Riverside, Rivertown side and shit. And I seen him chop it up. I flicked that picture real quick, posted on my Instagram, tagged him. He ended up taking my picture, reposting on his page. And honestly, he didn't have to tag me. People would steal my pictures all the time. I ain't even gonna say no names, but people from San Jose or whatever, they'd be taking my pictures and don't tag me. And at the end of the day, it's like, bro, all you gotta do is just tag me. That's it. I ain't asking for no money, nothing. But Tone really posted his heart out on a certain post. You can check it out on his Instagram page. That shit got like 6,000 likes, 7,000 likes, and he tagged me. And then that kind of, I'm saying, made me feel good. So when he posted he was doing that NorCal signing, I tapped in with bro and pretty much just asked him like, hey bro, what's up? Can I pull to the shoot? He's like, it's good, bro. You're saying we're gonna be here this time. Pull up. And he posted a post talking about I need some people who work out and shit. You know, we have the bust down goods, all that shit. And but I had to tag my boy 2SickFit. Check him out on Instagram. And then, you know what I'm saying, he out there doing his shit. Shout out everybody doing that. But what stood out to me the most was Tone actually came up to me and told me, like, you know, I like your work, bro, and the way you edit your shit, you know what I'm saying? It looks like old school shit, and I like that shit. It stands out different from other people. And to hear that from Big Tone meant a lot, you know what I'm saying? Because growing up, you know what I'm saying, I got my boys that passed away and shit, you know what I'm saying? I got them tatted on my head and shit. We grew up listening to Tone, Woody, Speedy Low, Gato Mas Loco, fucking Dark Room, all that shit, you know what I'm saying? And we made memories to that shit. And some of my loved ones ain't here, like I said, you know what I'm saying, passed away, or I'm saying, just, you know what I'm saying, locked up for a good amount of time, shit. And to be able to opportunity to work with him and be there to take pictures for him and meet everybody from the yacht, and shout out the yacht too, because they showed us love and shit. Shout out the homies from Salas. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody see that unity. That's dope, bro.
And one thing about Big Tone, man, he likes to work with up and coming.
Yeah.
Like he said that before, like when we interviewed him, and he was like, you know, he likes to take people that, you know, don't have don't have the ego and aren't always booked, that'll show up, that'll come out and actually work. You know what I mean? Like, and you know, because sometimes you might offer someone some money, but they're busy doing other things, and they'll take like, you know, 3-4 months on the return on edited videos or photos and shit. It's the newer ones that are hungry, the ones coming up like you. But one thing I can say to you is don't ever lose that hunger, man. No matter how busy you get, always keep it real with people and always give your shit back at a good turnaround time, and you're gonna make it. You know what I mean? And by us talking here, man, I know you're gonna come up in the game. I see your hustle. I see you everywhere. So I know that this is gonna be, we the first ones right here to recognize you, but we ain't gonna be the last. So when you get to your point where you think you're cool, we need to bring you back, and we need to see your evolution in the game. You know what I mean? And I think that's sick. And I want to say, man, from one homeboy to another, I'm proud of you, bro.
Thank you,
know
bro. I
what I'm
appreciate
saying?
that shit for sure.
I'm proud of everything you're doing so far, man. Keep pushing, bro.
Hell yeah.
Keep pushing. Anything else you want to say?
Yeah. So actually, right now, I never see nobody really do too much of it. But again, my boy Shorts, Lil Matthew Tattoos on Instagram, and my boy CB_Sacred Oath on Instagram. They put it to a point to where he said, hey, you know, you got all these dope ass pictures of everybody from different cities: Salas, Richmond, San Ho, Antioch, Stockton, and what I'm actually gonna have coming out soon was what I'm gonna be working on is a book. I'm gonna do a book with all my photos, simple black and white. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep it old school gangster shit, kind of like a Teen Angels with some San Ho shit. But I'm gonna put everybody in there, and we're gonna kind of base it off the good, the bad, the ugly. You know what I'm saying? The good, all the good things that are coming out of what everybody's been doing in their life. The good, the bad. You know what I'm saying, lost ones, loved ones that are not here no more. You know what I'm saying, the little
That's
thing.
dope.
And the ugly. You know what I'm saying, the homies locked up that we ain't forgetting and shit. And it's pretty much keep an eye on that. We got something in the works and shit, but most definitely, I want to thank you for bringing me out on here, bro.
No, for sure. We appreciate you. And, man, when that book comes out, let me know, man. I want to buy one.
Hell yeah, bro. I appreciate that shit, bro. Hell yeah.
For sure. But anyways, man, shout out your IG again so people can see you.
Barrio.visuals with a Z. Wait, fuck. I fucked that. I ain't gonna lie. My bad.
Check it, man. Shit, you want to get that shit right.
Barrio.dreams with a Z. Visuals. My bad.
Yeah.
And then also, my bad. We're gonna actually be start doing these little hood vlogs and shit. And I tapped in with the homies from out there, Merced and Dead End, saying Rico, saying I'm start off with my stack of homies out there at Southside San Jose and shit, Colorado Road. We're gonna crack it off right there. But I tapped in with certain individuals from different sections and shit. Rico, shout out Rico Too Smooth. I tapped in with bro. He already said it's all love. We gonna pop out there and we're gonna be we got some shit coming, you know.
Well, yeah. Hey, well, stay tuned, man. We got more shit coming. No Paperwork Podcast, man.
Shout out No Paperwork Podcast, man.
Hey, this is how we do it, man. We fuck with the real. We fuck with the loved ones, man. You know how we do it. And anyways, man, shout out to you, man. Appreciate you once again.
Thank you, bro.
Hey, man,
Yeah,
No
thank you for having
Paperwork
me on.
Podcast, man. Dopest podcast cooking, man. You know how we do it. Peace.
Peace out.
Rico Too Smooth in the building. Go with it. Hey, Bug in the building. No Paperwork, man. Yeah, you know what we're doing. Shout out to my nigga Lil Bob. Yeah. Put this shit together. Shout out to the fucking No Paperwork Podcast. Y'all do y'all thing, man. Right on, brother. Bo Biz in the house. No Paperwork Podcast. We live. What's up, man? Fucking tap in, Jagger for life. No Paperwork Podcast, man. We're going up. All love in the building. My boy Insane. Going crazy, man. 20 plus years. You gotta know this motherfucker. Love you, boy. Love you too, man. Smoke in the building. Get with it, man. We live. Big Brew in the building. Hey, we gotta get you on the podcast one day. We live right now. Let me know. No Paperwork, man. You got Big Chupo in the building, man. Yeah.
Older than dirt, but still
Hey
here.
man, we still here though. We still, you know what I mean? Still pushing, still striving, man. Appreciate you coming out, man. Love seeing you, man. Old school shit. Hell yeah. Real good. Hey, how you doing, man? Nice to meet you.
Good?
Yeah, what's up? We got Mad Dog in the building, man.
No Paperwork Podcast, nigga, with the Homeboy Insane. You know what I mean? We go back to 20916. We started that shit.
Hell yeah. You know what I mean? We started that.
Y'all better tune in. No Paperwork got Mad Dog on the way. We go way back, so we got them family ties, you feel me?
Hell yeah.
What we trying to push right now is that unity. All the bullshit, and all the nonsense, the deceit, straight the fuck up. That comes from the OGs, you know what I'm saying? Bring it together, show some communalismo, and let's do this shit.
Straight up.
Over everything, huh?
Hell yeah, you know how we do it, man. We got Tone Loke in the building, man. What's good with it, man?
Off the couch, man.
Off the couch, gang, man. How you doing, man?
Hey, you already know what it is. Let's go. All banging out here, baby. Every day.
Is it really that far of to help that motherfucker do that when you get to sleep?
No Paperwork Podcast. You already know. Let's go.
Yeah.